Alright, guys. We're back. More Doom 3. We are moving on to Mars City
All
South.
remaining Marine units, this is Sergeant Kelly. I am unable to reach Mars City from my current position. Move to Marine HQ to regroup and await further orders.
Alright, so nothing in that.
Hey, you! Up here, quickly!
Right?
I thought I was the only one still alive. I can't believe I found you. Something happened. I don't know what. It was like a shockwave. It passed through the entire base. People started changing. It was crazy. I was working up here on the vent shafts. I don't know how I survived. Go for help. Please. Be careful. I don't know what's in there.
Grab that. Is that his armor? And then we continue this way. Alright. There's BDA right here. Alright, for Marcus Stanton. Undocumented cargo.
This is Mark Stanton, Manifest Controller currently stationed at Mars City. I'm not sure who to send this to, so I decided to send it to quite a few people. If you're on the recipient list, please take a moment to review this report. It is quite important. I'm very concerned over the shipping procedures out here. I am the Manifest Controller, and as such, I need to be informed of everything coming in and out of Mars City. Someone here is subverting my position and preventing me from getting data on things being shipped. This is unacceptable. Not only could this reflect poorly on my upcoming review, but this is my job and I'm tired of being out of the loop. I have no idea who keeps telling the shipping crews to allow things in and out without allowing me to produce or procure the manifest. But whoever it is, it must stop. One of the dock workers actually told me to piss off when I tried to stop one of the last containers from going straight to Delta. I immediately filed a report and will follow up with the transit manager next time I see him. End of log.
Alright, so let's look at the email. Would you believe chainsaws? Yeah, you don't need chainsaws on Mars, do you? There's nothing to cut down. Marcus, those morons at Mixom have done it again. A requisition to create jackhammers. What we got were several crates of chainsaws and no jackhammers at all. What the hell were they thinking? Chainsaws serve no purpose on Mars. I'm sending these back as soon as I get the time. Meanwhile, I would appreciate it if you could lodge another complaint with Mixom and expedite my jackhammers when they do arrive. David Robbins, Industrial Complex. From Ray Gerhardt, farewell for now. If you've received this email, you are someone I worked with while here on Mars and have made an impression on my life. I want you to know I'm leaving Mars and the UAC to pursue other opportunities after one last assignment tomorrow in Delta Labs. I will miss you terribly and will think of you often. I'm sure the friendships I've made here will last the rest of my life and I will be sure to keep in touch. As soon as I have a new address, I will forward it along. I hope you will join me in the Mars City kitchen for a drink tomorrow evening. My shuttle leaves first thing on 11:16, and I'd hate to miss my last chance to see you. Until next time, Ray Gerhardt. Duncan Matthews, forward, farewell for now. Any idea who this guy is? I think he may be the funny-looking dweeb from Alpha Labs, but I always thought his name was Alan. Are you going to have that drink with him? I wouldn't normally, but if he's buying and other people will be there, it might be fun. Alright, so we haven't read on the shotgun. The shotgun deals considerable damage at close range, however the widespread limits long-range effectiveness. Machine gun. The MG-88 Enforcer delivers a high rate of fire and dependable accuracy when fired in short bursts. Standard Marine Infantry issue. Okay, so we don't need the armor shards. So we're just gonna keep going this way. Video disc? No, that's an ACO key card. That's what that is. Alright. And there was also some bullets right there.
Command HQ, this is Specialist Wilson. My team is gone. They're all dead. I'm running blind here. What are my orders? Over.
We need it for this.
Specialist Wilson, this is Sergeant Kelly. Stay sharp, son. Move to your last known RP and fortify your position. We'll find you.
Bells and a clip. Alright, make sure we got all the ammo and everything. Alright.
I just don't know what to do.
Alright, so just kind of making sure I get everything. Here, I can't go up this way. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. Nothing over here. Alright. So we're gonna go this way. I believe this is the way it came from. Yeah. Alright, so. So we go through this door. There's nothing in there, so don't risk it. Grab this. Yoink. Clip. And that's really all I think that is in here. Alright, so now this way. Alright. PDA. Mark Cassion. Maybe it'll have the code for that. High incidence of
Audio log for Dr. Cassian, currently stationed at Mars City. I have just left the weekly status meeting here in medical. The most prominent topic was the vast number of psychological issues we are seeing as of late. The number of reports indicates that 10% of the overall base personnel have shown symptoms. As many people will not come in for this type of thing, the number of affected personnel could truly be in the 30 to 40% range. It is even manifesting itself here in medical. We have several nurses and a couple of good doctors out for related reasons. I'm going to formally request 2 additional psychiatrists on the next shuttle from Earth. 2 we have are being overworked, and the content of their sessions with patients is starting to affect them as well. Dr. Cassian out.
patient attack.
Dr. Mark Cassian, at 1547, patient Jonathan Wills was admitted after complaining of insomnia and nausea. According to the nurse, Mr. Wills was calm and exhibited no signs of disorder when he was brought to exam room 5. However, by the time I reached him at 10 after 4, his personality had changed dramatically. When I entered the room, Mr. Wills lunged at me with a scalpel he apparently stole from a supply drawer. With the assistance of an orderly, we managed to subdue and sedate him without injury. Mr. Wills was heavily medicated and could not be diagnosed, but in the 20 minutes he was left unattended, he managed to carve 3 symbols in his arm and cut his own tongue into 2 halves. I can only guess at the cause of his problems. I hope that additional psychiatrists arrive soon. In the meantime, in response to this assault, all medical supplies and armaments will be locked in a secure hospital cabinet with the code 347.
347.
Dr. Kasian out.
And there's our code, 347. Jordan Kennedy replied to patient attack. Marks, thank you for sending me the audio report. I wish the news was better. I will coordinate with our colleagues here on Earth to find additional staff and resources to assist. Given the situation there, it isn't going to be easy. You may be on your own for a while. My advice to you, continue to document everything you can, attempt to find the root of the problem, and for goodness sakes, stash weapons and medical supplies for yourself in case things get worse. I'm glad to hear you've already taken some precautions by locking some supplies in that cabinet. I hope it is enough. I appreciate you including the code in your report and will keep it secure. From Sarah Holston. Leaving? Mark, I hear that you're leaving Mars. I'm happy that you'll be able to spend more time with your family, but I am very worried about the deteriorating situation here. We're short-staffed already. Your departure will be a big loss. Speaking of which, I've noticed that Zach in operations has been behaving more and more erratically. Since talking with you, I'm not sure if I'm being overly sensitive or if he has caught the bug going around. I swear he tried to bite me today. In your absence, is there anything I should do? Sarah. Alright, so the code, I believe, was 347. Alright, I picked up the shows and the clip. Alright. I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay. Adrenaline. Alright, we'll just grab this. That's full health. Alright. Weapon storage. So I don't know the code for this one. So I'm going to pull it back up. Okay, so the code for this one is 584. There we go. Alright, so we can't go back that way.
Connection established.
But
Marine, I can't believe you're still alive. I'm unable to return to Mars City. All passages out of the Delta complex have been blocked. I'm setting up a command post here. I can monitor status reports of the entire base from Delta Central Authority and communicate with other Marine teams. It's your mission to link up with Bravo Team and get that transmission sent. Head toward Alpha Labs. It's the fastest way to find them. I'll update your PDA security clearance from here. Good job, and good luck, Marine.
this way. There's PDA. Let's go back in here and use... I believe it's in this room. It's right here. Grab their clips, and then we're going back this way. And there's the PDA, Bill Tyson. Alright. General troop morale.
Audio report on troop morale. Morale here is beginning to drop. It's nothing to worry about yet since I keep my Marines sharp and ready to go, but events at the base are wearing on the troops. There have been a lot of things happening here on the base. I believe the UAC experiments being performed here must be the cause. Out here, they could be experimenting on God knows what. There are quite a few people missing, and no Marines, of course. It's the civilian population I am referring to. Bottom line, whatever it is they have going on here has my men on a razor's edge. At this point, there is no cause for alarm, but I am requesting we rotate squads every 90 days instead of every 180. I will continue to report as the situation develops. It is good we have the new Marines en route. Fresh faces will help. Sergeant Tyson, out.
Alright, troop deployments.
Audio report confirming new troop deployments for the Mars City Marine Facility, October 30th, 2145. The new troops will be arriving within a few days. I've started a series of training exercises focusing on close-quarter small weapons combat, as well as instituting mandatory refresher courses on all munitions and weapons in our armory. In response to the large number of security breaches and general feelings of ill will around the base, I've doubled security details, placing 2 Marines at each checkpoint. This additional presence should help calm things down. I expect that the incoming Marines are not quite as green as the last deployment. They've turned out okay, but some combat experience will go a long way right now. Sergeant Tyson, out.
Alright, let's check the email. PFC Hager, Sentry Bot Security. Staff Sergeant Tyson, I have been a major supporter of putting sentry bots on routine patrols. In the past, they have proven to be very reliable. That changed today. I witnessed 2 of our guys doing maintenance on a bot in Mars City. While having it only partially assembled, they activated its sensors to test the repairs. All of a sudden, the sentry locked onto one of the Marines as an enemy and began firing at him. If the ammo had been loaded, that Marine would have been killed. Thankfully, the other Marine was able to immobilize it quickly. The sentry bot is powerful, but maybe too powerful. Why do we need that much firepower in Mars City? Except for the odd report of individuals going a little crazy, we don't have many problems. Do we really expect the sentry bots to know the difference between someone having a bad day and someone gone mad? I hope you can talk to Sarge about this before something worse happens. PFC Hager. Sergeant Kelly, new arrival. Staff Sergeant Tyson, we have a new troop inbound to replace Alan. He will be arriving on the next transport. Be sure to get the manifest filled out for his first issue. Sergeant Kelly. Central Security code change. As Sergeant Tyson, due to the upcoming personnel transfer, we will be changing the weapons storage code and Marine Command to 584. The change will take effect on November 15th, 2145. Thank you, Central Security. So, alright, still cannot go in here. Alright, let's go back. Top up on health. Alright, now we're going to continue this way. Alright, so we went that way. We got everything that way, so we gotta go this way. Alright. Alright. Can't get into here. Sadly. Door is busted. So we gotta go this way. need to see. Now it's out of order.
If you run across any operational sentry bots, use them. Those guys pack a lot of firepower.
Alright, so nothing in here.
The UAC is here to help you. Psychological services are
I always get scared there. Like, I don't know why. I always jump there. All right. I did not mean to shoot at him. Alright, so we're gonna go this way and see if there's anything this way. Oh, what's a fatty? So nothing that way. Okay, can't go through there. Can't go through there. So the only thing we can do is follow this little guy. And go this way.
Marine, you gotta get to Bravo team quickly. They need all the firepower they can get. Sending that transmission is critical to our survival.
Get the med kit back there if you need it. Well, he got crushed. Love it. Grab his clip. Alright, so we're gonna go back a little bit. So we need Duncan Matthews. So we're gonna go back a little bit, get some health. Yeah, we used the one that was in here. So I don't want to continue forward with only 14 health. So I want to get some health. Alright, so I think the door closes behind you and you have... Alright, so there's a way to get in there. You have to jump through the window. There you go. So we cannot go that way, it is broken. Let's go this way real quick. I'm looking for help, little guy. I'll be right there. Here. Where's the infirmary? Alright, there we go. Now we're fully healed. I'm coming, little guy. I'm coming. Don't worry. I'm coming. We're just getting help. You can get under there. Or nothing over there. Okay. Gonna quick save real quick. Go. So we need Duncan Matthews. Don't remember where he's at, but we'll find it. Right. And there it is. Duncan Matthews. No audio logs on file. Ray Gerhardt. Farewell for now. Not gonna read that. We've already read it. Alright, UAC Security reply to equipment request. We understand the pressures and concerns of civilians in Mars City and want to assure you that there is nothing to worry about. We in UAC Security have everything under control. I've left the armor you requested on your desk. I hope this helps you sleep a bit easier. We will not be able to fulfill your request for a plasma gun at this time. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that civilians are not allowed the possession of weapons. If you ask again, I will have no choice but to report you to UACHR. If you do happen to find the equipment, it is your duty to return it to UAC Security immediately. Sincerely, UAC Security. Sent November 15th, 2145 to UAC Security. Please requisition to my department armor and one plasma gun with ammo. With all that has been happening around here, I don't feel safe. I haven't been able to sleep and it has been difficult to work. If it would be easier, I could always just help myself to some of the armor. I've seen security leave carelessly around my base. 1 second. Sorry. Alright, so now we have the PDA to go back to that one room. So. Let's go. Alright. And there we have it. That's all that was in here. So ammo, clip. But now we can go back this way. So, I think there's nothing else up here, but we're going to double check. And then I think that is it for the video. Alright, yeah. So now we are on to the next level. Alright, so that is Mars City South Side. We are headed to Mars City North Side, and I will see you in the next video.